Did you know that in some Asian cultures, hospitality can mean welcoming guests in ways that challenge our ideas of relationships and family? Tonight, we'll explore communities where courtship and hospitality are deeply intertwined, revealing surprising traditions that redefine connection. We'll look beyond the shock to understand the context, history, and meaning behind these rituals. This is a story about autonomy, community, and a very different definition of intimacy. Let's begin our journey. Nestled in the breathtaking shadow of the Himalayas, along the tranquil shores of Lugu Lake, lies a society unlike any other, the Mosuo people of China. Here, in this remote corner of Yunnan and Sichuan provinces, a unique matrilineal culture has flourished for centuries, where women are the leaders, decision-makers, and the heart of the community. In the Mosuo world, the concept of marriage as most of us know it simply doesn't exist. There are no wedding ceremonies, no binding contracts, and no expectation of lifelong monogamy. Instead, relationships are shaped by tradition, trust, and the freedom to choose. The Mosuo practice what they call walking marriages. In this custom, a man visits a woman's private room known as the flower room at night. He stays until dawn, then quietly returns to his mother's home before sunrise. These visits are discreet, and the arrangement is entirely at the woman's discretion. Walking marriages can last for years, or just a single night, but they are always based on mutual affection and respect. There are no legal or economic obligations between partners, no dowries, no shared property, and no expectation to live together. Each person retains their independence, and love is allowed to flourish without constraint. Children born from these unions are raised in their mother's household, surrounded by siblings, cousins, and especially their maternal uncles who play a vital role as mentors and father figures. The biological father may be present, but it is the mother's brothers who guide and support the next generation. For Mosuo women, the freedom to choose their partners is absolute. They face no stigma or judgment for their choices, and their autonomy is celebrated. Women manage the household, control family finances, and pass down property and family names to their daughters. If a relationship ends, there is no need for divorce or legal proceedings. The couple simply stops meeting, and life continues without conflict or property disputes. This system minimizes jealousy and competition, fostering harmony within the community. Men remain devoted sons and uncles, investing their energy and resources into their maternal families. Their role is not diminished, but rather redefined. They are protectors, teachers, and providers within their own lineage. This matrilineal system creates strong, stable family networks that span generations. It challenges the widespread belief that the nuclear family is the only or best way to organize society, offering a powerful alternative where community and kinship are at the core. Outsiders sometimes misunderstand Mosuo customs, labeling them as promiscuous or unconventional. But for the Mosuo, these traditions are rooted in respect, personal freedom, and the empowerment of women. Here, female autonomy is not just accepted, it is revered. At the heart of Mosuo culture are the walking marriages, a living testament to a society that places women at its center and redefines what it means to love and belong. In the kingdom of women, family and love are not bound by convention, but are reimagined, woven together by tradition, respect, and the enduring strength of women. In the highlands of Sumatra, Indonesia, the Karo people have a courtship ritual called ceremonies, or testing the bed. With both families' approval, a young man may spend the night with a woman he's courting under her parents' roof. This isn't just about intimacy, it's a trial period for deep conversation and compatibility. The woman's consent is essential, and she can end the courtship at any time. The process is governed by respect and strict etiquette, with the community's trust at its core. Marriage here is a union of clans, so the entire community is invested in the match. This tradition gives women agency and ensures relationships are built on genuine connection. By allowing private time, the Karo foster stronger, more resilient marriages. Ceremonies is a radical act of communal trust, balancing individual choice with collective harmony. In the misty highlands of Kachin State, Myanmar, the Kachin people have preserved a unique and beautiful tradition known as Ishu Alasi, or guest nights. This custom, passed down through generations, is a testament to the community's deep-rooted values of trust, respect, and social harmony. During Ishu Alasi, unmarried young men are welcomed into the homes of young women, where they spend the night as guests. This is not a secretive or hidden affair, rather, it is a celebrated social event, openly acknowledged and supported by families and the wider community. These evenings are filled with lively group conversations, joyful singing, and shared laughter. Parents and elders are present, observing from a respectful distance, ensuring that the environment remains safe and supportive. Their presence is not to stifle, but to guide and protect, creating a space where young people can interact freely, yet responsibly. The true purpose of these gatherings goes far beyond romance. Ishu Alasi is designed to help young men and women discover emotional and intellectual compatibility. Through meaningful conversations, playful debates, and traditional games, they learn about each other's values, dreams, and personalities. Strict rules of conduct and mutual respect are at the heart of Ishu Alasi. Any form of misconduct is taken seriously, as it brings shame not only to the individual, but to their entire family. This shared sense of responsibility ensures that everyone upholds the dignity of the tradition. For the youth, these guest nights are a rare and precious opportunity to form genuine connections before the prospect of arranged marriages arises. It is a time to build friendships, test compatibility, and understand what truly matters in a lifelong partner. For young women especially, Ishu Alasi offers a sense of agency. They can observe and assess their suitors on their own terms, free from pressure, and make choices that reflect their own desires and aspirations. Over time, if a meaningful bond develops, the couple will announce their intentions to their families. This marks the beginning of formal marriage negotiations, where both families come together to celebrate and support the union. Beyond individual relationships, Ishu Alasi strengthens the fabric of the entire community. It empowers youth to make thoughtful choices, fosters mutual respect, and reinforces the importance of social bonds. The Kachin people remind us that intimacy does not have to be private or secretive. It can be communal, respectful, and deeply meaningful, woven into the very heart of society. In Kachin tradition, trust and open conversation are the true foundations of partnership, laying the groundwork for relationships that last a lifetime. Deep in Cambodia's remote northeast, where the dense jungle stretches for miles and the air is thick with the sounds of nature, the Korean people have nurtured a unique tradition that sets them apart from much of the world. Here, fathers and daughters work side by side, weaving bamboo and thatch to create something extraordinary, the love hut. These small, private spaces are built by fathers for their teenage daughters, a gesture that speaks volumes about trust, respect, and the value placed on a young woman's independence. In this community, the love hut is more than just a structure, it's a symbol of freedom. Young women are encouraged to invite suitors to spend the night, giving them the rare opportunity to get to know potential partners on their own terms. They are free to choose, to explore, and just as importantly, to say no. This autonomy is not only accepted but celebrated, allowing girls to dismiss partners without shame or fear of judgment. Unlike many societies where a young woman's romantic choices are tightly controlled, the Koreans see this period of exploration as essential. It's a time for self-discovery, for learning what truly matters in a partner, and for building confidence. The community gathers, friends share stories, and the process is openly discussed, not hidden away. This openness helps foster a sense of belonging and support among the youth. Inside the love hut, the focus is on conversation, emotional connection, and mutual understanding. While physical intimacy may occur, it is not the primary goal. Instead, these nights are often spent talking, laughing, and sharing dreams. The love hut becomes a safe space where young women can express themselves honestly, free from outside pressures or expectations. Parents play a crucial role in this tradition. By building the hut, fathers show their daughters that they trust their judgment and respect their choices. Mothers offer guidance and support, sharing their own experiences and wisdom. The family bond is strengthened, not weakened, by this freedom. The Korean believe that when daughters are trusted, they make wise decisions, leading to marriages built on genuine affection and understanding. The results of this tradition are remarkable. The Korean community enjoys low rates of divorce, and sexual violence and relationships are built on a foundation of consent, mutual respect, and affection. Couples who have chosen each other freely are more likely to stay together, and the entire village celebrates these unions with joy and This act marks the end of her search and the beginning of a new chapter, married life. The whole community comes together to celebrate, honoring the woman's choice and the journey she has taken to find her match. The love hut tradition is a powerful statement of trust, female autonomy, and the belief that young women are capable of making their own decisions. It empowers girls to take control of their futures and to value their own voices. By challenging conventional ideas about control, purity, and arranged marriage, the drones show that independence and open communication can foster healthier, happier partnerships. Elders and youth alike engage in conversations about love, respect, and the importance of choice, creating a culture where everyone's voice is heard. In the quiet forests of Cambodia, these humble bamboo huts stand as enduring symbols of a society that trusts its daughters to shape their own destinies. They are reminders that true love and strong relationships are built on freedom, trust, and mutual respect. The Crayon people remind us of a simple but profound truth. The best person to choose a woman's husband is the woman herself. In their world, independence is not just a value, it's a way of life, and it's changing the future, one love hut at a time. In the remote hills of Himachal Pradesh, India, stories persist of hospitality traditions that blur the lines between guest and family. Rooted in the ancient idea that the guest is God, some communities once extended hospitality to its most intimate form, offering a female family member's companionship to a guest. This was not transactional or coercive, but seen as the ultimate act of honor and trust, dissolving boundaries between host and guest. Consent and willingness were crucial, though the social dynamics were complex. Such practices built powerful alliances in isolated regions, forging kinship beyond simple friendship. Today, these customs have faded, remembered mostly in local lore and anthropological records. Yet, they remind us of the diversity and adaptability of human customs. They challenge us to reconsider our definitions of hospitality, honor, and connection. The story of Chaurasi is a window into the endless variations of the human experience. Tonight we've journeyed across Asia, discovering courtship and hospitality traditions that challenge our assumptions. These stories reveal the incredible diversity of human experience and the many ways communities build trust, love, and family. They remind us there's no single right way to connect or create a home. By exploring these traditions, we broaden our horizons and deepen our empathy for others. Thanks for watching. Understanding different cultures helps us appreciate the rich tapestry of humanity.